Ready when you are.
We're ready.
Double okay, what's going on here? Everyone's playing for the wrong team today.
Oh,
I think this is the first time I've seen Stutter play doubles.
Kai giving me the sound information over the Twitch chat. Oh.
Directional mic, which means it coming this way, yeah. You gotta point it like this.
Okay.
I hope this is a bit better.
Oh, this is so much better. So what stage are they choosing? What's good for them?
Who knows, dude? I know as much as you do in this situation.
Yeah, I mean, like Gabe and Dave, they don't.
I didn't
look
actually
like
see who won the paper, scissors, rock, and no one's talking. They're just sort of glaring at the screen. Gabe's just given the
Stutter and Karito are talking.
okay thumb.
I think they're thinking about it, but they just look keen. They look keen.
All right, looks like Stutter and Karito have chosen Blazing Hideout.
That's an unusual starter.
Yeah, he's actually. I don't see many sets start here.
Okay, so it looks like they're paying attention to avoid the Orcane Ditto, which I'm not too sure if I agree with. Orcane's pretty good against Orcane in my opinion.
I think Stutter's game plan would definitely be all over Gabe. Dave.
And look at that, they just take a stock each, lickety split. That was 20 seconds.
Stutter has been really impressive recently, and I think him on Dave is a much better move when we have Gabe's Ori here as well.
Yeah.
Something that Karito, sorry,
Sorry.
has he's had some practice with Ori himself, so he might know what to look out for. But we've swapped roles here, so...
Oh yeah, wow, they are going for the Ditto. And now Dave's showing his strength there. Gabe's got Stutter off the stage. Callisto's...
yeah,
it's a Callisto. Karito.
Karito transitioned well into protecting Stutter when he was off stage.
He did. He
went from
in.
went from hitting one opponent to the other and was able to protect Stutter to get him back on stage.
And Dave is down another stock. I mean, these boys in red, they haven't lost a stock yet. It is insane. Is there just no chemistry between Gabe and Dave? Is that the problem?
Karito definitely willing to give up a stock just to take one.
Yeah.
Seeing how...
And you know what?
Yeah.
At that lead, that's fine. That's a good strategy.
One more stock and you don't have a second opponent to deal with.
No.
Only 2 stocks left on the blue team. Let's see what happens.
Exactly, and they're not in a position where they can share either. Started with a good recovery.
I can see
Dave passed it to Gabe, but
yeah, I can see Gabe trying to dash dance there to get the pass off, but no hit like that happening for him.
And I can really see Dave. He does seem to be pushing for these team combos, but I don't know if Gabe's just out for himself or if he's not seen it happen.
I think if they really simplified it to the 1v1, they'd see some more benefit.
That was
because
a showcase.
I think I'm seeing both Gabe and Dave trying to set up the other player, and in doing so, they're not watching.
Finishing it off.
No, but they're not watching what their opponents are doing. So
Yes.
you're watching so closely what, say, Karito's doing that you're not looking at Stutter. You're not looking at the openings you're creating by focusing in on one person. Looks like there might be a controller swap off happening, so we're just gonna have a little delay. Dave's going to be swapping his controllers by the looks of it. I was honestly really impressed by Stutter and Karito there. A lot of synergy between them. I think the way Stutter was using...
Here we go.
I think the way Stutter was using a lot of his combo starter moves to pass off to Karito was just really well done. It's the sort of thing that Gabe and Dave were looking to do, but just weren't quite achieving.
It was good execution. They seem to be playing to each other's strengths and just hoping to ignore all the weaknesses.
All right, let's get back into game and see where we're at.
Game 2, what we got? I don't think there's any character changes.
Doesn't look like it, but there was a controller change, so I don't know if Dave's actually tested it out. And
He looked at my controllers, he didn't change any.
oh, we haven't had a controller change, okay.
The idea of a controller change is probably the more realistic.
I think he's preparing his Johns for when he loses this set. I think that's the main thing that they're focusing on.
You look at Gabe's face, that is a face that is riddled with Johns.
These are the sort of players that they always have a game plan, even when they lose.
Yeah.
When they lose, they need to make sure that people know that they didn't lose of their own merit. Yeah. Oh,
We're executing a professional streamer over here, right? Yeah.
did that happen again? Fuck me.
Hey,
There we go.
we're back.
My bad, boys. That wasn't exactly PG of me either.
That's fine.
No one cares.
Yeah.
It's RoA doubles.
It's doubles. You get what you pay for.
Which in this case isn't much.
No, it is not. You should see how many tables we
This
have in
is
menu.
this is a community effort.
It is very much a community.
Everyone's
DIY
provided
setups.
parts for the setup.
Yeah. It's like a Frankenstein stream. What we got here?
We've got an aero motor, which sort of minimizes the effectiveness of bubbles on those top platforms. It makes them really easy to react to,
Yeah.
which is a really big thing.
And
But
this
I think Gabe's crag is sort of the main focus of this game so far for me.
Yep, and you know what? I can see him. He's playing a bit more patiently as well. Whereas I felt as Ori, he was just rushing in, trying to just force whatever he could.
I'm not sure if I can count that as an edge guard or an SD there, but Gabe's recovery was pretty shocking there and just led to a very easy kill for Karito.
Yep.
And another kill on Stutter.
Now the advantage is to Gabe+Dave at the moment, but it's only percentage at this point. Karito's pretty close to death, but as long as he can keep Gabe+Dave off of him, unfortunately not like that. And Gabe's popping off with the classic SNC crouch taunt.
And we're seeing them trade off to different roles here again.
Yeah, it is, and I think it's better to have a fluid gameplay in doubles.
The Stutter is back on Dave, like I suggested would be good for Karito and Stutter.
Yep, and that's gonna get Karito again. Now I'm stuttering like Stutter would. And now that it's down to one, they're looking to
I
share.
wonder, Gabe's just going for the mental advantage here. I think he's just trying to upset his opponents as much as possible
and
with those taunts.
this is
Yeah, so that's what I mean
that
by
was quick.
the platforms being
It was a
not
good
so great for those puddle users.
Yeah.
Very easy to react to, very easy to get those parries.
We got some post-game discussion. They're issuing the no bans.
No bans.
The disrespect.
Hold on. Oh, that's not right.
One game apiece.
Just gave Stutter and Karito an opportunity to talk about their bans there as we get back in.
They've already issued the no bans.
Well, they had to, their stage choice rather.
Oh yes, I suppose. They've gone to Spirit Tree.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. I'm inclined to believe it's pretty heavy in Crag's favour, but I'm not too sure how it plays with other
Got very,
characters.
very small blast zones on both the top and the sides.
And
I'm not
just
sure
on
what happened
display
there,
by
but
seeing
just
Stutter getting
Yeah.
killed pretty early on.
some very poor DI and I'm willing to say poor recovery. In the game we see from Karito there, I'm not sure what quite happened, but I think he sort of got himself stuck on the rock there.
Yeah, and the early deaths are... The small stage is really just proving to be a problem.
It's very startling how early we're losing some of these stocks.
Yeah, exactly. We're down 2 stocks and 40 seconds in.
Too much is going on the screen for me to describe.
It's try imagining commentating on Treetop. That would be messed.
Oof. Especially with these colours as well.
Oh, absolutely. These colours are blinding. Anyway, maybe we should just look at one player and just see how that goes. And the advantage is clearly, again, to Gabe+Dave. They've been winning the individual battles. There's not a lot of team play happening between the two, but it's not
I feel like
working.
Karito's going for some very heavy committal options.
He
is a
is,
big
he
thing,
is.
but-
And with one stock, you probably want to play it a bit safer.
But it's also that in doing so, he can't help out
That was an
Stutter if he
excellent
needs it.
combo, though. He got that little pass over. Gabe went sent flying back into Karito's downstrung.
And did not get the tech
No.
from the down air.
No, we do not tech those in doubles.
They can pull it back though. They've
Karito in a really
brought Gabe
bad
to
position
a
here.
last stock situation, so if he gets a kill here, he may have to steal a stock or make the decision to let Dave.
But
it's looking a bit grim now.
Yeah.
127%, Stutter's off stage. He's got the smoke there, but it's
not anymore, and just like that, as soon as Karito was down.
Hold on.
Same bans as last time in that there will be no bans. But yeah, that was not pleasant to watch. You put the wrong score and
Well, might need to find Gemma.
Looks like Stutter and Karito are rethinking their strategy a little bit here. They're talking it out.
Yeah.
I don't know what stage I'd want to see from them, but
I think a bigger stage is probably to their advantage.
I'm not sure if this is the way to go.
It could work. There's potential long passes in between players. They've got good medium horizontal attacks.
The way Gabe's playing Crag, it
Sickens you.
no, but the rock play that this stage would prevent isn't really
Started
relevant
getting the
because
big hits.
Gabe's not relying on rock at all. They're not providing the space. Like, he's trying to play a very in-your-face sort of style.
Remind you of anyone? Not you, I mean. It seems like they're playing a bit smarter, Stutter and Karito. They're not interfering with each other too much. The recoveries are pretty safe, and Karito seems to be leading on to a lot of big hits from Stutter, which is a little bit more reliable. But unfortunately, the down strong gets a simple double kill for Gabe.
It is interesting. We're seeing Dave not use much use of bubbles. We're seeing Gabe not use much of the rock.
It's a simpler game, I suppose. The rock and the bubbles, I think, has a really big opportunity to interfere with your teammate, and I'm not too sure that's what you want. I mean, it's good to sort of get a tiny hit stun rather than a larger hit stun, but it's, yeah.
I think they've just both decided
It's probably
that
better to play safe.
they're not trying to play the 1v1 here.
Yeah.
They're not trying to split the enemy team.
Big hit from Karito. Started playing it very smart, just gently tapping Gabe into his Karito's down strong yet again.
Karito off stage, gets the up B teleport back on. And again, no tech there from Dave from the down
And
air.
Dave's down. And pretty big stock lead here. Even if one of them goes down, there's still a spare one to be had. That was a pretty clever move from Stutter, leading Gabe into the down strong, but unfortunately not hit soon enough.
It's interesting they didn't
much
split.
better.
They just wanted to finish that stock off. They weren't trying to react to how Gabe was playing and sort of play off each other.
Hold up. Gotta change that again.
Update that score.
Tie, just for reference, Dave and Gabe are agreeing to no ban, so hence they're playing without DSC. FD. This. Wow. I don't know how this goes for doubles.
The amount of ground control you can get from OHN is astonishing, and it's something that Dave will be able to do better than Karito, but I feel like...
Is there going to be enough time for control?
So I'm not sure how Forsburn will go without the smoke setup. I'm not sure how Crag will go because Gabe's not trying to go for the rock plays either.
No.
But you can see Stut trying to use the space to get one smoke charge in, so maybe he is going for some combust plays. He's got two stored already. That's the third one, so he's looking for the combust, gets the spike. That's a golden stock from Gabe.
Yep. And at the same
But,
time, Dave
yeah, quick trade.
obliterates Karito.
Gets Karito.
Starters
That's the
off
thing, if you're
stage.
focusing so hard on your opponent, you're not focusing on what your teammate is going through as well, so you're not there to protect them. Maybe splitting into the 1v1 is what they want to be doing, but they have to do it within reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Would
You
it
gotta try
have been
and
better
keep it
to
close.
definitely save your teammate in that situation than go for the kill on Gabe when he was at such a high percent?
Because it's quite noticeable that the individual battles are being lost by Stutter and Karito, and I think Gabe and Dave have
I wouldn't say that. Stutter's been very impressive to this
Stutter's
game, and
keeping his
Karito
own.
is holding his own at this percent.
But he does seem to be relying a lot on Stutter's input, which is good, because I think Stutter's got a lot more viable kill options in this setup. However,
I
Dave's
do feel like
working him.
Karito has been able to use Stutter's combo game to sort of get some kills off of his strong attacks as well, though.
Now, I don't think it was intentional, but that little forward air from Stutter saving Karito for just a little bit longer.
Not sure if you caught that, but Karito did just kill Stutter with an extended forward smash and then die himself from it.
Yeah. The advantage has definitely changed hands again quite quickly.
Yeah. So completely different game to what we were seeing
It
just
is,
one
it
moment
is.
ago, but if we can get some quick kills here when Gabe and Dave are split up, we might be able to see a last stock situation.
Yep.
That's
and
one gone.
That's one
Karito
gone.
getting the percents on.
They're pretty
Missed his
high
dash
percent.
there. He could have maybe got the forward strong. And now it gets very scary.
Yeah.
Karito's on his last stock. It's looking grim. Going for the down air down strong every time as well.
It's getting a bit predictable,
Yeah.
I think. And
just praying that his opponents aren't teching it. And maybe something that Gabe and Dave allowed him to do earlier on, condition him to expect